This week on Inside Boulder News, Boulder and other neighboring municipalities joined forces to explore an increase to the local minimum wage. The city embarks on Phase 2 of the Civic Area project, gearing up for engagement, design, and implementation. And we're on the job with the city water quality chemist. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. At the heart of downtown Boulder is the Civic Area. After finishing Phase 1 of the Civic Area project in 2018, the city is now beginning Phase 2, which involves engaging the community, designing, and implementing further developments for the Civic Area. The city is inviting community members to an open house later this month to share your thoughts on this project. Downtown Boulder Civic Area, bordered by Canyon Boulevard to the north, Arapahoe Avenue to the south, 9th Street to the west, and 14th Street to the east, is up for a makeover in the Civic Area Phase 2 project.
The second phase is actually looking at adding on to some enhancements that we did in 2018, some park improvements that are wonderful along the creek, restore access and view sheds. And so we're looking to design the next phase and build onto that park component.
The city launched a major planning effort in 2012. With a parks planned and an overarching concept established, city staff has been delving into detailed design work. Phase 1 rolled out in 2018, and now the city is gearing up to revamp various areas in terms of design starting this year.
We're very early on in the process. We are just gathering data and feedback from the public. We're in an engagement process right now to figure out what everybody wants to see in their next phase of the park design.
Community members are invited to bring their ideas and enthusiasm to an upcoming open house on February 24th.
Everybody's welcome to join. We'll have some wonderful activities to gain feedback from the community, questionnaires, activity maps, a Build Your Perfect Park activity as well. And Jeff and Paige will be co-hosting a concert and a park discovery walk with us.
Can't make it to the upcoming open house? The city will have plenty of other engagement opportunities for the community to provide feedback.
We'll be doing a lot of engagement and feedback work this year in 2024, as well as some planning work, some technical studies, and then we won't get into design till 2025.
All ages are welcome to the upcoming open house. Parking is available at the library or the lot off Canyon Boulevard. Come by foot, bike, or any way you like. Your transport experience can shape Civic Area accessibility. Swing by the open house from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, February 24th, just east of the library, north of Boulder Creek. More information is available on the website seen on your screen. Several municipalities, including the city of Boulder, Lafayette, Longmont, Louisville, and Erie, are working together to explore the possibility of raising the local minimum wage as allowed by state law. They aim to determine a competitive and responsive minimum wage through research and community engagement over the next few months. While each government will decide for itself whether to adopt a new minimum wage, regional collaboration recognizes that the decisions will have impacts that extend beyond city limits as many people live and work in different communities. Eco Northwest is conducting an economic analysis to assess these effects and provide recommendations for a new target wage along with adjustment mechanisms. Community engagement, available in English and Spanish, seeks input on current wages and opinions on raising the minimum wage with online questionnaires and focus group sessions open until April 15th. Councils will review this feedback and the economic analysis in the summer of 2024 to decide on potential minimum wage increases tailored to various audience groups with Spanish interpretation available. Stay tuned to next week's Inside Boulder News for an in-depth look into this regional effort. In an effort to make intersections safer, later this spring, Boulder will set up 2 new red light cameras at Canyon Boulevard and 15th Street and 28th Street and J Road. They will also start automated speed enforcement for the first time in the city at the existing camera at Broadway and Pine Street. Speed enforcement starts on March 15th, while red light enforcement starts on April 1st. The city will issue warning citations for the first month of enforcement. Signs will be posted at each location to alert drivers. Red light running and speeding cause many serious crashes in Boulder. Intersections with cameras have seen fewer violations and a 70% drop in crashes since 1998. Boulder aims to expand camera enforcement to support its Vision Zero goal of eliminating severe crashes. Tickets from these cameras are like from a police officer. Find out more about Boulder's photo enforcement and common myths about red light cameras on the website seen on your screen. There's a variety of different jobs that keep the city running, and we here at Inside Boulder News wants to share some of them with you. Today we feature Zach Wicker, who plays an important role in Boulder's water quality management. From humble beginnings as a work-study intern to his current role as senior chemist, Zach's journey spans over a decade of dedication.
I'm Zach Lewicka. I'm a water quality senior chemist for the city of Boulder. So water chemist for the city of Boulder helps manage and coordinate all the day-to-day activities, specifically in this lab on the drinking water side. And then I also help coordinate and sample the city's source water, basically where we get our drinking water. I was a student at the University of Colorado. On one of the websites or job postings was a work study for the city of Boulder in this specific lab, the drinking water lab, and I happened to apply not thinking that I was going to get it, and I ended up getting it as a work study intern for a few years, and then I was hired as temporary and then eventually full-time, and I've been doing that for about 11 to 12 years. We take drinking water samples out in a distribution system. That's to ensure that the water that the two treatment plants are putting out are good. They're up to the Safe Drinking Water Act. For source water, it's more or less to make sure that what the city is treating is high quality water. So I have to ensure that there's no bacteria in the system. Because we're certified by the state, I have to help manage and make sure things are organized and up to date in the lab. Something unexpected about my job, I guess because I have a lab analyst type of title, I get to sample the city's watersheds and make sure that what the water we're treating to make drinking water is good and high quality. I don't just sit in the lab and do analysis all day. I actually get out and sample the reservoirs and streams. Our team we work great together. Everybody helps out no matter what happens. If somebody's out and something had to be done for them or they call out sick, everybody's easy and willing to jump right in and help out when needed. And really, I couldn't do half the stuff I do in this lab without them. I guess I find meaning in my work. I like knowing and being a part of I'm analyzing the bacteria samples or helping analyze the bacteria samples, and I say, hey, there's a problem at this site, let's go do something. And then I also find meaning just helping people, whether that's with my group, anybody else in the city, or even if it's unrelated to my job, I enjoy helping as much as I can.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. Connect with us on Facebook and X. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulder1008.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. We'll see you next time.